welcome to or back to the channel. My name is Brittany if you are new here, and today we are going to dive into a reading. You guys, look at this sweater. How cute is this? I just bought this the other day. Little cherries. I think it's so cute. I love me some cherries. Anyways, let's dive in to the reading. What is the message that wants to come forward for you today? I'm so thirsty today, you guys. I feel like I've been drinking so much water. I'm just chugging some coconut water now. Anyways, that's besides the point. Please use your discernment, okay? I always like to say that with my readings. Trust yourself, trust your own intuition, trusting that this is finding those who it is meant to find. Please don't make this fit. You'll know if this is for you. Also, remembering that this is a collective reading, so there might be some messages in here for you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to resonate with every single thing. So just be mindful and remember that you have all of the answers that you need from within you, okay? If this serves as like confirmation or something like that, then beautiful. But I just always like to remind you guys of that, okay? 111 as we're diving into the reading. Spirit, what is the message that wants to come through today? I want to talk about right away, like there's a situation in your life that has been, I don't know if like kept in the dark is the right word, but it just feels like there's an energy here of you haven't been given the full picture. You haven't been given the full picture. There's confusion, lack of clarity, noticing the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, surrounding something in particular. Now, this might be different, again, for different people, okay, because this is a collective reading. This might be within love. This might be within career, okay, whatever it may be. And I'm seeing the Ace of Swords in my mind's eye. Know that the knife of truth is coming. The knife of clarity is coming, and it's going to slice through any confusion. There's a missing puzzle piece, a missing link that is headed your way. Spring feels significant. April feels significant. June feels significant. Okay, let's get some more here. I want to say like April to June specifically, keeping in mind that this is a timeless reading, so whenever it is you're happening on this. Ooh, okay, what do we got going on here? Yeah, there's an energy here. We have the Four of Swords, Seven of Swords, bottom of the deck, Two of Wands, a Hanged One. It feels like there's something here that you might be just so frustrated. See how it says like over it on her sweater? She's like, her arms are crossed. She's like, I'm over it. I'm over it. There's just that there's an energy of a frustration. There's an energy of frustration. I feel like there's an energy of like frustration that this is like not going to plan, that this is not working out the way that you thought it would. And it's like your ego that's frustrated at the end of the day, which I'm sure you know that. There's nothing wrong with that. We're human. I get it. I get, same. But it's like you maybe really like thought that something was going to go a certain way, or you were hoping that something would turn out a certain way, and it just feels like it has not gone the way you thought it would or the way you had envisioned it at all. And there's frustration here, and there's an energy of like maybe feeling stuck, and you're like, this is not what I envisioned, like why is this? And there's confusion as to like maybe why it's playing out the way that it is. Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's like an energy of like really being in the mind, really overthinking something here, really being up in the mind. Like I think really maybe even trying to like I don't know if it's like trying to solve the issue or trying to find that clarity, trying to force that clarity. And then literally the Fool and Judgment underneath. I'm telling you though, there is a new perspective. There is a perspective shift here. There's a massive perspective shift here. There's a new beginning here. There's healing here. But again, just really emphasizing this clouded, frustrated energy. Then we have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. Excuse me. Magician at the bottom of the deck, splitting the deck to Justice. So whatever this is that's causing... Okay, what I'm hearing is like this is building your resilience, and whatever is going on right now is actually laying the foundation for this to flourish beyond your wildest dreams, is the energy I'm getting from this here. there's a message of like, how can you zoom out and see things from a bigger perspective instead of being so tunnel visioned? Because when you see this from a higher perspective, you'll realize that what's happening right now is actually exactly what needs to happen to lay the foundation, to lay a solid, rooted foundation. News is coming though. Expect good news. They gave me a vision of like somebody like delivering newspaper and like throwing it at the door, almost like abrupt, like, you know, and like the little bike, the little news guy is on his little bike, the little boy, and he just like pulls it out of his backpack and he goes whoosh, and he like throws it at the house and boom, it like slams on the door and it's like, what is that? Anyways. Okay, let me just see what else wants to come forward. But going back to what I was saying before, this period right now is actually so necessary, even if it doesn't make sense to the mind right now. It feels like your mind is trying to make sense of it, because I feel like you have, like, I'm seeing the High Priestess peeking out here. It's like you have an intuitive feeling about this, and because it's not going the way you thought it would, your mind is trying to like make sense of like how it could be working out like this when your intuition is telling you something completely different. It doesn't mean your intuition's wrong. Your intuition's onto something. However, the way in which this is meant to play out is not what your mind thought of it of. It thought, you know, envisioned, which is where this confusion is coming from. You're just being guided to like let go. How can you get out of your head? How can you get out of your head, trusting that whatever this pause is, whatever this confusion is, whatever is not working out, weirdly enough, is exactly what needs to happen for it to work out. Yes, putting the deck to the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning at hand here. A new exciting beginning at hand here. Clarity coming forward here. That missing puzzle piece, that missing link. Know that you're getting to the end of this. You're getting to the end of this stuck phase, this stage where you feel stuck. It feels like there's going to be freedom. Noticing the Knight of Pentacles bottom of the deck. It feels like it's been slow and steady, this movement. But yeah, you're making space for a whole rebirth, a whole awakening here. Freedom from whatever is keeping, from these shackles, whatever's like keeping your hands tied. Literally, the Chariot wanting to peek out with, here it is, the Ace of Swords. Like, again, the knife of truth, the knife of clarity is coming in to slice through confusion. It's on its way. Know that there is going to be movement through this, overcoming obstacles here. We have the Judgment card again. This card keeps wanting to like peek out here. Healing, renewal, second chances. You know, it's giving that sort of an energy. Rebirth. So again, whatever this is that's causing confusion, I just feel like there's relief. Again, like whatever this confusion is, lack of clarity. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Know that truth and clarity is coming. So this back and forth energy that you might feel like you're in right now, yeah, Death card, it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. Just try your best to be patient. Try your best to let it go. Try your best to like not focus on it, because it feels like you're very much in the mind. How can you kind of like release this, surrender this, and know that like it actually is working out for you? I'm going to pull some oracle cards here to see what else wants to come through. Okay. So Spirit, what other messages can we get from the oracle today? Okay, we literally have the Meant to Be card coming out. So again, whatever this is, like I said before, it's like your intuition might be like feeling something, and your mind's like, why isn't it going the way I thought it would? Like, just whatever this is meant to be. It's meant to be. Trust the unfolding of it. How it actually manifests, how it actually comes together, is often not in the way your mind thinks it is. So how can you get out of the mind, knowing and anchoring in that this is meant to be? Does that make sense? And it's funny, we have the Accept Help card at the bottom of the deck here, and I just opened to that page. So I think I'm going to read the Accept Help card, and then I'm going to read the Meant to Be card. Have you been trying to do everything by yourself? This isn't the answer to your current dilemma. You need to take a softer, possibly more collaborative approach. Maybe you've been too tough on yourself or on somebody else. This card comes up when the energies are harsh. Being independent is a great thing, but sometimes we just refuse other people's help for all the wrong reasons. Make sure you're not guilty of this right now. There is a sense that you need to accept someone's help in order to get your job done or to get where you want to go. Maybe you just need to ask someone for their advice. Find someone who you know will have a gentle response. In the yin and yang paradigm, yin is very soft, like the moon. This isn't the time to push forward unrelentingly, but rather to see how you can soften into a solution. If you've been trying to drive something on or convince someone of something, take this card as a sign to proceed more gently. Additional meaning: someone wants to help you. You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. Don't be stubborn. Your ego may be in your way. Bring out your softer side. So take that how that resonates, okay? And then I'm going to read the meant to be card as well. Meant to be. Meant to be. Some things are just meant to be. And it seems as though that might apply to whatever you're asking here. That doesn't mean you can just sit around doing very little or nothing and expect everything to fall into your lap. We're all constantly creating our lives, so you need to do whatever is necessary to steer this situation in the direction in which you want it to go. But move forward in the knowledge that you're on the right track, or this card wouldn't have come up. This situation has meant to be written all over it. Trust that and go with it. What's happening is good and right for you and your soul's development at this point. So keep moving forward toward whatever you want. Tuning into the lunar cycle can only help. Tuning into the lunar cycle can only help. So go for it during the waxing cycle, new moon to full, and release your grip and attachment during the waning cycle, full moon to new. Additional meanings: this is part of your soul's journey. Follow your feelings. Create the reality you're dreaming of. Know that the celestial realms are on your side. The answer is yes. So I'm also getting like a side message here too. Like for some of you, it's like, with like, yeah, both of these cards coming forward here, a lot of like purpley energy, purpley colors, I should say. Like follow your feelings. Like this card was talking about like maybe your ego blocking something or being in the way here, being, again, that energy of being too much in the mind, overthinking, overanalyzing. Like it feels like there's something that's just like meant to be here, whether that means like you need to like let go of your ego, surrender, you know what I'm saying, and listen to what your emotions are telling you. Or, you know, if you're like rejecting something, maybe something is like trying to come in and you're like, no, that's not for me, that's not for me, that's not for me. And the universe is like, give it a try because it is meant for you and you're going to like it a lot more than you even know. And for others of you, it's this energy of like, trust that it's meant to be. This is going to work out, the way your intuition is guiding you. Just kind of like let go of the mind, get out of the mind. Maybe talk to somebody about it. And we have the truth card coming forward here too. So know that the truth is coming forward is something else that I want to say. The truth is coming. Clarity is coming. Literally splitting the deck to the go for it card. Go for it, okay? What are you waiting for? Reach for the moon. Don't let your ego stop you. Know that you are capable. Watch for signs. The universe always sends signs, synchronicities, 333 on the time as I say that. I'm going to leave the message there, you guys. Let me know how that resonated with you. Clarity's coming, okay? Just try to get out of your mind. Let clarity land. Listen to your body. Whatever is happening is laying the groundwork. There's some sort of something within this time that's like, whether this is in your control or out of your control, because sometimes like things don't align in our life, not because we're not ready for it, but because maybe the situation is not ready to be aligned with us yet. You know what I mean? Like love, for example, like sometimes like you might be genuinely ready for love, but maybe your life partner is not quite there yet. So there's a delay, but it's happening for your sake because you don't want that person to come in too premature, and that's just another example. So just like keep that in mind as well. So instead of like, you're like, this is meant to be, why isn't it happening yet? Maybe it's because it's not ready for you. It's not like you're doing anything wrong. Just let it go. Focus on yourself. If it's meant to be, it shall be. Okay, I love you. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. I'd love for you to join the fam. Like the video, share the video. I just got a whiff of something good. Anyways, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.